I love spicy food, and if you're watching this video, you probably do too. If you're a regular with this channel, thank you. You've seen me cook and eat all sorts of spicy things, from jalapenos and serranos to even habanero and ghost peppers, and one time I was stupid enough to try the bomb hot sauce. That's hot! Well, the folks at Lola's Fine Hot Sauce took note and they sent me a few bottles to review. So today my taste buds and I are going to give you an unbiased review of these hot sauces with the help of a big plate of nachos. And be sure to watch until the end of this video when I quickly and easily show you how to tame any hot sauce and turn any hot sauce into your new favorite dip. Let's get spicy. Hello and welcome to I Want to Cook. My name is Chef Matt and this channel is all about helping you be a better cook no matter your skill level. Now normally I'd be showing you a recipe or how to use some kitchen tool. Today we're doing something a little bit different but totally exciting. I've actually been looking forward to it all week. Testing some hot sauces to see if these deserve a place in your kitchen. Now these were sent to me by Lola's, but I want to make clear this is not sponsored, this is not promoted or anything like this. This is an unbiased review of these hot sauces. Now a little bit of history about Lola's. They started in 2015 as a company. The name Lola is taken from the matriarch of the family, a mother and grandmother who was known for making these amazing sauces. So these are her secret recipe and today we're going to give them a try. They are sold nationally through various supermarkets. They cost about $6 a bottle, so that's more than something like a Tabasco or a Cholula, but less than some of the other gourmet sauces out there. And I'll put a link to their website in the description below. Now, as you can see, I've actually been trying a couple of these this past week. I started with the original, and I also cracked open a bottle of the ghost pepper just because I was so curious. But these others I have not opened, including the hottest, the Trinidad Scorpion and the Carolina Reaper. So you're gonna get to see my reaction to these hottest ones in real time. But let's begin with the original flavor. Just kind of shake this up here. And it's got a really nice smell to it. I mean, it smells fresh. So we're just gonna pour these into these little ramekins here. We'll have a flight of hot sauces. So first I'm gonna give it a taste on its own, just without the help of my nachos. And you know, I gotta say, even the original really packs a punch. It has got a nice spice level to it, but it's really tasty too. And this is not at all like Da Bomb, that hot sauce that I tried that is featured on that Hot Ones show that just kind of melts your face off. This does not, but it's got a nice level of heat. And the interesting thing about this is that even this original sauce is made with jalapenos. That's not a big surprise, but it does have some habanero peppers. So even this is pretty hot. If you like your sauces on the hot side, then this is definitely worth trying, but it's really tasty too. By the way, these nachos, I make these just in minutes in a toaster oven. I did a whole video on nachos, my favorite food. I'll link to that in the description below, but showing you how to get restaurant quality nachos at home, even in a toaster oven. I think just as an overall hot sauce, it would go good on anything. I've been using it on eggs, I've been using it on tacos, I've been using it just kind of as an everyday hot sauce. Really, really good for that. Let's move on to this one. This is the green jalapeno and serrano. Again, I haven't opened this bottle yet, so let's see what this one tastes like. Green jalapeno and serrano. It's funny, you know, just a few weeks ago, I actually did a video on jalapeno peppers versus serrano peppers, both green peppers that have some similarities and of course some differences. I'll link to that video in the description below too. But let's, I feel like I'm doing a wine tasting here. Smells good. Let's give it a try first, just on its own. That's got some punch. This tastes more acidic, but it's got a nice hit of lime. And yeah, that's good. This, again, this one packs a punch too. This is spicier than the original. And I think if you're into those green salsas, like those salsa verdes, this would be a good sauce for you. Yeah, this is good. Really, again, really fresh. Nice citrus flavor, kind of those back notes. Again, I feel like I'm doing a wine tasting here, but hot sauce, and you know, I'll do that anytime. So there you go, green jalapeno and Serrano. Again, spicy to the next level, but not like melt your face off or anything like that. But really good if you're into your green salsas. I could definitely recommend this. Okay, moving on to the ghost pepper, and again, I had cracked this one open already. One piece of what I'll call constructive criticism for these is that it has nothing to do with the flavor at all, but actually it has to do with the bottles. They just pour out, and you know, I don't know if that's designed by nature or not, but you know, be careful because these do pour fast and furious. So you know, they might want to think about putting more of like a drip type system so that it doesn't just pour all out. But here's the ghost pepper. Ghost peppers are pretty darn hot. And so is the sauce. This one has more of a smoky note to it. Again, really good. It's not like the bomb. I mean, it's not like we're just heat for heat. This actually has a really nice flavor to it as well. If you're into something hotter than a habanero and you want that ghost pepper, this is good. Again, more of the smokiness, just a hotter level of intensity, but still an enjoyable sauce. Okay, Trinidad Scorpion. I'm actually excited about this because I've never tried that pepper before. So this is gonna be a new one for me. Again, it smells nice, you know, it smells hot. This one looks a little bit thicker than the others. Let's give this a try. Nice spoonful here. That's good. It's not quite as hot as I thought it would be. I mean, again, it's hot, but it's, boy, this one has a nice acid to it and almost like a hint of sweetness. This is really good. It tastes, it has like, again, forgive me for being like a winophile here, but it's got some like tropical notes. That is really, really good. It's got a nice acid level too. So if you like your sauces with more acid and just a kind of a tropical vibe, boy, this Trinidad Scorpion's good. Okay, and we've made it to the end of the lineup. This is the Carolina Reaper. Let's give this a shake. Give this a little bit of a pour here. Now again, this is where like a drip system might work better if you didn't want like all of that coming out, but I guess if you really like your sauces, that's fine. Carolina Reaper, that is like one of the hottest peppers in the world. Now these all have a jalapeno base, but they also have the addition of the other pepper that their name is after. So in this case, it uses jalapenos, it also uses the Carolina Reaper. This one I think has the most acid level, and honestly, again, it's not like melt your face off hot. It's good. It tastes more of like a Tabasco to me, kind of that more acidic. Of them all, this is probably kind of like the most meh. Again, it's good, but I'm just not getting as much flavor out of it. It kind of reminds me almost like a Carolina barbecue sauce, where it's got that acid and it's got some heat, but I don't know, it's good, but I don't think it's as good as the Trinidad Scorpion. So there you go, those are Lola's sauces. I think they are all really good, and some are even like exceptional. My favorites are actually the original and the Trinidad Scorpion. These are really nice surprises, especially this Trinidad Scorpion. I think they are all super versatile, and I think that they would all go great on, you know, Mexican food, eggs, you know, you name it, pizza, pasta, whatever you would use sauces on. I think these are all really good. Are they worth $6 a bottle? Yeah, I think so. You know, when you consider that a bottle of Tabasco or Cholula is maybe half that amount. These are definitely a step up. I think they have a really nice freshness, just a really good quality flavor to them. So yeah, I could easily recommend any of these sauces. And you know, I'm curious what you think. If you try these, let me know. Put them in the comments below. Now, let me show you how to make my favorite dip and how to tame any sauce. So let's say you go a little too crazy on the ghost pepper sauce and it's a little too hot for you. Here's what you do. Get some sour cream, just put it in a ramekin, just like this. Now take whatever sauce you want. It could be Lola's, it could be anything. Pour it right in. Give it a quick stir here with the spoon. And seriously, this is so easy, it's ridiculous, but it is also so good. Because suddenly, you have this beautiful dipping sauce that is going to be the flavor of whatever hot sauce you had. And because this is dairy, because this is sour cream, dairy naturally tends to just kind of extinguish the heat of peppers and hot sauces. So this is my cheater's guide for kind of extinguishing the heat while also having a really nice dip as well. You can put this in a squeeze bottle, squeeze it on, you can serve it in a ramekin. Delicious. So there you go, there's a quick review of Lola's fine hot sauces. I do want to thank Lola's for sending me these bottles. Again, I think they're all really good and I will be personally using them and buying them in the future. Thank you for joining me. As always, if you are new to the channel, welcome. Welcome to my kitchen. I am so glad that you are here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a plate of nachos and a flight of these fine sauces that I need to get through. So we're just gonna take care of something right here.